Well. Oh, it's cool to be back. Guys, I miss the ever-living shit out of all of you so much. Welcome to the Cult of Pity. My name is Moxy, and I'm back, for now at least. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. I have missed this. I feel so out of place. It feels like so long. So I looked at it, and the last time I streamed on this channel was fucking, I want to say, Thursday before Tanner's stream where I fell down the stairs. Like, it's been a long time. So I'm back. Good to see you. You mean you missed just me? Of course, prefer. Everyone else I've been apathetic towards, but you beautiful creature, you know I missed you. Ah, I'm still getting over a cold, so please be patient with me. I picked the worst game to play too while I'm sick, because I'm probably going to be coughing and laughing and dying. I missed you too, Utopia. Prefer mute yourself for a second. Utopia, I missed the shit out of you, man. It's good to see you guys. Yes, I missed you too, Mr. Weenus, you know, the red healthy one. And Mona, it's good to see you in here too. I don't know about hot, but I am a mongoose. I'm a hot mess, so that qualifies, yeah. Dude, making that ASMR was wicked fun. I have wanted to do a stupid ASMR for so long now, and I was like, you know what? Let's ride this wave of being sick and do something, I want to say magical, but it wasn't. It was just stupid. And the video bombed, or at least from what I can tell, it didn't do well. But I'm getting to a healthier place where I post shit that I like for me, and if it does well, that's awesome. My hair is now shamelessly tissue. Please explain yourself. I have no idea what that means. His sick, raspy voice is so dreamy. Aw, thank you, Trevor. I can't wait to be the little spoon just for you. Actually, I can do that. You know Roz from Monsters Incorporated? The Mike would wait, no. No, I can't do it now. I was doing it perfect earlier. No, I fucking can't do it. Okay, well, I give up. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I can normally do her voice okay, and earlier today I was nailing it. And now I lost it. Oh well. Demon Null, welcome. Good to see you, my guy. Did you know I'm armed and dangerous? I mean, most people got 2, so I'm not too surprised by that, but hey, cool. Please explain to the class. Mr. Weenus, you know, the red healthy one, saying, because I said I'd be Little Spoon, and in your ASMR you said you would get snot in it if I was. Well, you would, yeah. Anyone who's gonna be the Little Spoon for me, I'm just gonna like sneeze, and then it's gonna crust up, and you're gonna get like snotty dreadlocks, and like it'll take forever to wash out because there's just so much that the hot water can't get through in the shower. Yeah, you know, Moxy, we should do rally together. Explain what rally is. Rally drivers have a co-pilot that tells when to turn. I'm not sure what that means. Are you saying you want to be my skipper? Because I'm on board. Let me move this over here. I keep catching myself peeking over there. Let's do this maybe? Yeah, I like that. Oral fish. Snotty dreadlocks. Yep, that's exactly what would happen. Okay, Tanner, cosplay. Don't worry, the lack of locks will help. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Honestly, I thought some of those lines in there were absolutely hilarious. Like the idea of like trying to be sexy and seductive and being like, do you mind if I spit like hawk loogies into your trash can? Oh, you don't have one? It's okay. I'll just swallow it. So fucking gross. And it's hilarious to me. I'm going to be dying for the entire stream, by the way. Please forgive me. I'm glad you like my sick raspy voice, Trevor. Don't die on us. No promises, prefer. There is no chance that I survive this stream. Actually, none. Oh, slurp. Oh my goodness. Yo, I think I left this in a comment, but when I said that I was eating 6 cough drops in that video, I was actually doing sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, and I was spitting and salivating so bad that I had to hold a cup under my mouth to catch all the drool for the rest of the recording. It was actually crazy. I'll swallow it. Oh my god, Mr. Weenus, chill with it, dog. Also bless you too, Utopia, you beautiful creature. This may have been a bad idea. I got my coffee. I found this really good creamer that's like chocolate hazelnut to go along with my coffee, and then I got vanilla creamer for the blueberry coffee that Trevor got me, and both of them are goddamn treats. You didn't say nothing, that's a double negative. You just confessed. You know what I heard from mine friends? Tell me about it. Preferred us. And no, I don't know what Rally is. Is it a game? Is it a system? What are you talking about? For those who don't know about my gigantic crush on Midas, fucking baby girl dropped like, oh, she got into some controversy on Twitter and she did like a 30-minute stream about it. She drops bars when she just talks and freestyles. She is, I personally find eloquence and the ability to articulate thoughts meaningfully and in a way that I can digest very sexy, and she gets me moister than an oyster. I don't know how she does it, but I just want her to tell me her brain's thoughts in my ear while I sleep. We might do another Midas stream. I still have my piss goose. That was the exact moments Mad stopped watching. Oh, when I started clickety-clacking the teeth. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. I wouldn't listen to it, funny enough, because it's so gross. But that means I did a good job for what I was going for. My second favorite simp is Sick, Get Better. Mona is best. Mona is best simp. That's a big reason why I liked her first time I listened to her. The first video I listened to from her was a short where she was simping for the milkman. And I was like, oh, this chick vibes. You can take it slow if it hurts or so. First off, Utopia, that's what she said. Second off, yeah, I'll take it nice and easy today. I think today's gonna go smooth. If we can beat Whitney and maybe see some funny dialogue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever beat this game, but I want to make a little progress and see some more funny lines. That's her shorts, those are her thoughts. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I listen to mostly, but when she's live, sometimes she'll just kind of bop back and forth. She also talked about Femboys, and I genuinely am curious what people's thoughts on Femboys are, because, like, it's new to me. I've never really known anything about it, but someone in her chat asked what the difference is between a femboy and a crossdresser, and it was an interesting discussion. I know I count as a furry technically, but no, never mind. I started watching Midas after you told me. Isn't she goddamn perfect though? Prefer? Isn't she actually just perfect? I love her. Even when I disagree with her. She's juicy. I bought one of her shirts and it's probably my favorite t-shirt I own. I think I'm best simp for Mr. Weenus, you're a fantastic simp. You're good at it too. Was that a good or negative opinion? What do you mean? There's a difference? Oh, I'm lost, Mr. Weenus. You know, the red healthy one. What are you talking about? No, she's just got good takes. She's got good takes and good thoughts. But you are better. Aw, stop. Get out of here. I genuinely, so for those who don't know, and I simp for her all the time, she really impacted my life with some of her quotes and some of her thoughts. Excuse me. Mike Wazowski. I'm watching. Always watching. Oh, there it was. Yeah, she actually, like, genuinely profoundly impacted my life. And then she fucking showed up to one of my streams, called me a furry, said Keck W and left. And it was one of my favorite moments of streaming of all time. Top 10 for sure. Femboy talk? I mean, we can discuss it. By the way, Rally is one of, if not the most dangerous sports ever. Really? I don't know anything about it. I've never even heard of it. What does she think about femboys? She was careful to couch her thoughts with the understanding that she's not part of the culture, so she doesn't know. I think that she ultimately landed on the idea that cross-dressing is more of a lifestyle, and femboys tend to be more of like a thing that people do, not their, like, there's not really a culture to femboys as much as there is to cross-dressing. But to me, it's like, I think that all femboys are cross-dressers because they dress to look like a woman, but I don't know, I tend to find femboys as more of like they try to look girly, where cross-dressers try to look like grown-ass mature women for the most part. And they, I don't know. Me thinking of Rally as the dog obedience sport. Bark, 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 bark. Prefer death, bark. 9/11 equals Midas thinking. That was so funny streaming, and I was like, all right, let's do something light, something fun, because this conversation is getting too heavy. And she fucking, the next short that plays, she's like, I don't feel sorry for the people who are complaining about 9/11 or something. It was so funny. And in context, I agree with her too. Out of context, it was out of pocket. Been waiting 6 hours. Mr. Weenus, thank you for sitting around. People like you that actually want to see me go live and shit make going live so much more worth it. Like, I mentioned back when I was on Celestial Gaming that I would do shit that I didn't want to do to grow the channel. And I've gotten to a place now where I do what I want to, when I want to. And sometimes I push myself when I'm feeling lazy. So like, quote unquote, I don't want to do it, but it's just laziness, right? But people like you and Utopia and just like the hardcore fans that want to see me make me feel so special that going live is a treat. It's not a job. And doing this like for free would be worth it for the rest of my life if I had people like you in here. 9/11 femboys and furries talking almost perfect streamer. Isn't she though? Her and Ein is also baby girl. She's a small VTuber like me. I think she's at like 460 subs, but we were talking about holes today, as always. Femboy and female are the same word. Haha, that was a meme I stole. I mean, now you say, oh my god, that's funny. And Iron Man is transgendered because FE is iron and male is man, so female. Ha. Just made that up. Utopia is saying, I would turn it around. I think crossdresser is just something to do out of fun, and femboys have a culture behind it. See, that's a thing though, is like I've been in downtown areas in cities where they have like basically bingo night for, I can't remember what the word is. I think crossdresser fits what they are? No, drag queens. Drag queens is what I'm thinking of. What's the difference between a, like, that's what I'm getting at, is like, I feel like a drag queen is a man who acknowledges they're a man dressing as a woman, where a femboy is a more petite male that's trying to come across or pass as a girl or a woman. I don't think that cross-dressers, I don't know. It's just interesting to me that there's so many different terms that pop up around very parallel concepts. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it. It's just interesting to me. Like, words are interesting to me because they only have the meaning that we assign to them, right? Moxy, you don't have to play this on stream, but you should try The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's a really fun game. Demon, we played that on Celestial Gaming. We actually beat that game. I edited the entire series, except for what we live streamed. But I agree with you. I like Tears of the Kingdom. It wasn't a very good sequel for Breath of the Wild. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was really good. And thank you for the suggestion. A drag queen is a performer. Femboy's likely more kink. Yeah, drag queen, I definitely agree with the idea that drag queen is a performer. I don't know if femboy is kink. Maybe. I don't know if it's a sexual thing. I think it is for some people. I wonder though. Because like, I think a lot of femboys too, like Finister, I think his name was, use that to explore not so much the identity of female, but just like how it felt to wear it, and then ultimately transitioned to being female. So I don't know if that was sexual though. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like furry, right? It means different things to different people everywhere. So it's really hard to really tie something down meaningful. Rally's basically a 500 HP car. Jesus Christ. No, that's not me, dude. I'm 30. I fell down the stairs 2 weeks ago and I'm still not recovered. I can't do anything like that before. That sounds insane. Mr. Weenus, you know, the red healthy one, says drag queens do shows and stuff, so they stage perform as female, and crossdressers do it their day to day. I also feel like a lot of crossdressers like don't. I feel like a lot of femboys are okay with being seen by the same people all the time, right? Like, especially like not VTubers per se, but like online personalities will be femboys. Where a lot of crossdressers just want to go out and be seen by strangers and kind of pass, if that makes sense. And then drag queens, yeah, I definitely agree with the idea that drag queens are like performers. This is interesting. This is fun. This is why I like to explore. And like, I'm not really giving my thoughts. I'm more just trying to understand. And yeah, I feel like crossdressers too, sometimes it's something they hide. I imagine some femboys do too, though. But femboys show their face if they're online, so they can't really hide it. I don't know. I don't know. Femboys well aware boy, but choose to act and dress like a woman, and cross-dressing is something you do, and how you use it is up to you. Like, yeah, that's, I really do feel like all three avenues are ways to explore your identity and stuff like that. Because, like, I don't know, I actually don't even know what the definition of femboy is. Crossdresser literally means you're a person that dresses as the opposite gender or sex. I don't know. I don't know how many times I've said I don't know. Cars fly up to 30 miles into the air. Jesus Christ. Maybe if I ever become a femboy preferred death, I'll try that out. I'll just throw all caution to the wind. To make it easier for God to catch you? Yeah, and just cradle you into his arms. Apparently I was born the same day that Evel Knievel either died or was born. I think I share his birthday. Everyone Google Evel Knievel's birthday. If it's November 30th, I win. Sniple C says, Sniple's sick and horrible, can't excuse me. I'll try to mute next time. I love you, Sniple C. We're talking about femboys and racing. You're missing out, but I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful night, Sniper wife. Can be kink. Yeah, okay, so Mr. Weenus is agreeing it might be kink. So, this is interesting. Rally. Well, Sniple C might not know what rally is. Sniple C is just a chef that lives in the UK. But it's ultimately someone who dresses feminine, identifies male, and dresses somewhat feminine. Yes, that I agree with the idea, Mr. Weenus, that like femboys tend to have more of a feminine look to them, because a lot of crossdressers will have a burly physique where like you kind of know. Yeah, hey, welcome Tapes, good to see you. We're talking about the difference between femboys, crossdressers, and drag queens, so sound off with your ideas and thoughts. Not racing. I thought rallying was a sport where you race with the cars. I'm sorry. And rally is very big in the UK. I guess that's why I've never heard about it. Interesting. Is this a good moment to say that I did cross-dressing once? Yeah, totally, dude. There's no judgment for me on stuff like that. That's totally fun. I mean, I'm a VTuber. Like, one second. Here, let me show you what a safe space this is. One second, I'm just gonna pop down for just a second, and Pibby Booba Awooga. That's so funny. Oh wow, you were able to see my, well, normally that doesn't show up, but, oh, I actually think that my female voice works a little bit better when I'm sick. Yeah, I mean, like, I do silly shit like that all the time. Like, I voice act and play as a woman all the time. There's no shame or judgment in it. I love that the bar swings up and then comes back down. That's actually very funny to me. Let me get my chat back up. And no, none of that, thank you. You will listen in the background? Well, thank you, Sniple. Yeah, I frankly, I want people to do whatever they want to. It's all good. Some people might think it's weird. I don't really care all that much. But you're welcome to talk about it if you want. I'm not saying I don't care as in, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm more saying, like, you're cool, man. You're fine. Sometimes they will still have a boyish haircut. Yes, that's true. I feel like femboys want to be able to pass as a boy or a girl at any given time with just enough time to put on makeup. Also, I feel like they tend to look younger, right? Like a lot of drag queens, they look like they're in their like late 20s to 30s to 40s, where like femboys tend to look like young adults, both as boys and girls. I love cross-dressing and dressing male. They're both so fun. Yeah, I personally, I always dress very masculinely, but That's cool. Oh, Annie, welcome. Good to see you. We're talking about the difference between femboys, drag queens, and cross-dressing. Welcome to the party. Pibby X Pibby. Yeah, totally. Self-cest is wincest. Thank you very much. Oh, and Mr. Weenus hit me up with that. Nice. She's cuter every time I see her. Isn't Pibby gorgeous? Pibby's gorgeous. And her file name is Pibby Booba Awooga. Mona made her for me, and she's gorgeous. It takes the realest of men to be a woman. Based in penis build. Your femme variation reminds me of Lust from Full Metal Alchemist. High praise. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. So funny enough, I've shared this story before, but learning how to do a female voice, I went on YouTube and I looked up how to do a girl voice. And I thought it was going to be people like talking about, hey, when you're playing D&D and you need to have a girl voice, here's how you do it. And literally everything that showed up was people that were like cis males teaching people how to like do a female voice if they're transgender or transitioning. And I felt really weird at first because I was listening. I was like, I felt like I was stealing from a culture that doesn't belong to me. But it was really good advice, and I feel like I've gotten decent at it, so I appreciate that. Thank you. In the mid-80s, Rally Group B has created... There is no limit. No speed limit? Jesus Christ. That stuff never interests me. The idea that I might actually freaking die doing sports has always scared me. I used to be in wrestling back in junior high school, and one of my biggest hangups was the idea that I'd hurt somebody. So I'd always hold back and it'd end up getting me hurt. And one time I got it's your sternum. It's basically like the centerpiece of your chest. It got broken, but it was like a hairline fracture, and it was fucking hell. And I didn't really like wrestling after that. Hey, H-Bomb is there? No, he's not. Oh, you tricked me. Based in butt build. Hey, Moxy get transed. I mean, hey, I love it. I am comfortable. I'm a lot more comfortable now with my masculinity. I've had different thoughts on what it means to be a man and stuff, and different thoughts on like what a man can and can't do, and it's definitely changed over time. So the idea of like voice acting for females and shit, or even like being comfortable being near men. Like back when I used to record with David, we had a couch with 3 seats to it, and I feel like the way I was raised and just the people I was around would have assumed that if there's 2 guys on one couch, one sits on the left side and one sits on the right, and then the mic would be in the middle, I had more fun just sitting next to him and not worrying about like what other people might think or whatever, you know? So eventually one day I was like, do you mind if I just sit with you and put the mic between us? And he was like, yeah, dude. And it was so much better. And I'm not worried about that shit anymore. It's nice. I feel like I'm masculine enough without having to act macho. Ooh, also, I just realized I might be missing some chats because I'm not on live chat. And I apologize if I missed anything. Oh, yep, like, I missed 2 from Mr. Weenus. I'm very sorry if I missed any of these guys. For some reason, YouTube censors certain words and phrases, and I have to go to a different version to be able to see them. No, everyone is welcome as trans person. We actually love it when people try the voices, even if it's just to fuck with your people, giving trans people views. Yeah, well, that's the thing, too, is, like, I felt weird at first, because, like, the advice was specifically for that, but I found other videos where it was just people saying, like, hey, this is how you do it. It's surprising, too, that there's so many more male to female lessons than the other way around. If you have a barrel, you are a man. Okay, I guess I have to get a barrel or else people won't see me the same. I see cis people in the voice training videos like, I am cis, but I just want to fuck with my family. I mean, yo, so one time... Oh, this was base, too. My buddy... Well, I can't say his name, but I work with him, right? Oh, I gotta adjust myself. My tailbone hurts. Oh! All right, so I was at work, right? And my coworker called, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, where do you need me to go to next?" And I answer the phone, and I go, I'm really sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Who is this?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to call my boss. I'll talk to you later." And so he hangs up, and then he calls me back, and he's like, "Eddie?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" And he was like, "Oh, I think your wife answered or something. I don't know what happened, but it went through to the wrong person." I was like, "Yeah, it's okay. Just go to this stand." Oh, I got him. I really tricked him on that one. Whoa, I'm super falling behind. So yeah, I love fucking with people with it. And also it is useful too to be able to voice act. Like that one dating sim I did, Girlfriend, I voice acted the male and female part for that, and people seem to love it. I'm really proud of that. But no, I don't give a shit what other about woman or man should do. I agree, prefer. Ultimately, I've gotten to a point where I'm happy with myself, and then if I were to ever like have a partner, I obviously just want to match their energy, their vibe, whatever. Let's see. This song is How It Feels to Have 3 coffees without eating anything at 3 a.m. I couldn't actually hear what song it was. I mute it for myself, but good. A lot of the music I play is just very bouncy and fun. What's your hear me out moment, Moxy? Hear me out. Ooh, I have a couple hear me outs. I don't know if I should share. I should share, fuck it. I kind of like sweaty. I kind of like the idea of like doing stuff while we're sweaty. That's nice. Hear me out. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. It's not that gross. You can shower afterwards. I just want to see your vertical stream isn't running. So Utopia, first off, thank you for catching that. I appreciate it. I actually start the vertical when gameplay begins because I don't have a separate scene for it, so I can't really mess with it. Like if you see, I go back and forth between this and then over here, and then I can go back over to this scene, which is if we ever start actually playing the game. And the idea of it is that like you have different little rooms set up to be able to go back and forth. I can't do that with vertical. So the only scene I have set up is gameplay, but I appreciate you. How big? Oh, I don't even know. Almost 400 subs. I know, Sniple C. I'm very excited. I haven't even been focusing on the channel, so getting to 400 subs is a huge deal to me. I'm very happy about that. Or they even, if you're a man. Eddie? Oh yeah, Mr. Weenus. My real name is Edwin. But some people call me Eddie. Not very many. I know Mona calls me Eddie, but most people call me Edwin. Honestly, W move. Isn't that funny? Yes, Mr. Weenus. I am, yeah. You should use that voice as a drive-thru. May I please have a Big Mac? And could you please cover it with mayo? Stop dying, bro. You're scaring the host. Yeah, Mr. Weenus, to respond, if you haven't checked my... I don't really talk about it on streams, but if you check my video on my 2024... 2025 update for the channel, I kind of talk about what's going on with that. Annie, I buy for 280. Hi. Let me guess. Hear me out. Midas. Midas isn't the hear me out. They've got a bunch of really good fan art of her. What other hear me outs do I really have? I don't really. Oh no, I'll get lambasted. I actually really like when girls dress conservative. Not conservative like politically, but like when girls cover themselves up in public. I think it's sexy. The idea that like that's just for me to see, it's kind of hot. Not that I'm controlling and I'm like, hey, wear some clothes, you whore. I wouldn't do that ever, but like, that is kind of nice to me. Hear me out. Wear clothing in public. Mr. Winners, hear me out. Moxy, Haru, Moxica, Edwin, Weasels. I mean, that sounds like the best fivesome I can imagine. Sir, I'm not nutting on your burger. But I've been such a good girl. Oh god, I'm getting way too into that. Wait, with what? I'm dumb. Oh, with me being married. You know what? The sweat is kind of valid. Like when sexy time is so involved, it leaves everyone. Yes, and slippery. I think it's a slipperiness. It's not the sweatiness. Like also, okay. Hear me out, chat. There is, chat. Hear me out. There is a natural musk produced by people, and the natural aroma of a person when lovemaking can be very enticing. Thank you very much. Anyways, he loves girls with covered ankles. Oh fuck! The chance of them getting home before I had my way with them is none. None as in, yeah, never mind. Them Victorian girls. Exactly. You better say hear me out. Do you guys want another hear me out? Ooh, hear me out. Whipped cream. Bring a can of whipped cream with you to the bedroom. Or Swedish fish, right, Trevor? I'm gonna get in trouble. Hear me out, girls. Amen. Good. Girls. Hear me out. If only I could sniff the ankle of one female girl. Oh, I would bust. Hear me out, Zatsudan. Actually, though, Zatsudan and his girl. Oh my goodness, creamable. Bruh, never mind, I don't like girls anymore. What, did I convert you? Is that why you married a Pop-Tart snake? You like it slippery? I mean... Oh god. Everyone's sick over here. So you have a thing for slip and slide? Yo, hear me out though. Okay, just imagine she's at the end of the slip and slide, legs spread, and you're supposed to like slide right on in all the way down the slip and slide. Fun Bimbo, it is good to see you. How you doing, man? Good luck with Minecraft tonight. I'm excited for you. I'm actually gonna start doing Minecraft on Mondays too. Hear me out, prefer. Oh, Mr. Weenus, he is an absolutely fantastic lay. If you haven't, anyone in chat, if you haven't slept with Prefer Death yet, he's a very giving lover. Y'all know how most armor for girls in RPGs is skimpy, and for the guys it's bulky. Flip that, like Samus, and like, oh shit, yeah. First off, Link in a banana hammock. And his dick is so big, they're just like, try forcing it in there. I'm stupid. Hear me out, men. All right, I'll hear you out, Mr. Weenus. You gotta explain yourself. Trevor got my Swedish fish joke. Okay, but whipped cream isn't as fun as it seems. It's cool in the cool whip in the moment, but the aftermath is so sticky. Not if they lick it off right. If they are treating the parts that you whipped cream correctly, it shouldn't be sticky at all. At least not from the whipped cream. Hear me, Snipelcy? Hit me with it. I want to hear Snipelcy's hear me out moment. I kind of need it. Swedish sardines. I mean, yeah. So the idea is, if you and your lady, you and your man, want to spice things up, just put a Swedish fish wherever you want to eat it. Want them to eat it off of, and maybe they'll give you a little kiss afterwards. Bro, I low-key think you voice acted the nerd kid of I know, yeah, I actually think I could voice him well, too. I'm concerned, I said a lot of things. You're fine, Mr. Weenus, you're fine. You did nothing wrong. You did everything right. You're basically Griffith from Berserk. You did nothing wrong. Once my high school crush said my sweat smelled like sparkles, and I think about it a lot. And he was your high school crush? Yo, the girl the girl I first laid with, it was either a perfume or it was just how she smelled naturally, was intoxicating. It was delightful. Just being around her, like, I wanted to steal her sweaters. She smelled so good. Huh. That's a great compliment, though. Also, I remember in high school, I had a girl that would always say that my deodorant smelled really good because I used the Right Guard stuff. But I also think it's a mix of, like, whatever you wear and... Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to cough into the mic. I always try to hit the mute button, but sometimes it catches me off guard. I wish you luck on Minecraft. Thank you. You too, Pan Bimbo. A little secret for you, Pan, and maybe some other people here in chat. I'm going to try to open a Minecraft realm and invite my friends to be part of it as well, so that if they ever wanted to stream on it or with me, we could. That'd be fun. Slip and slide right into the hospital, get a broken pelvis for a wedding gift. Hey, that's a story, though. You know, you're wearing one of those casts while giving birth. Yummy. Prefer death. Did I miss one of your comments? I hope I didn't. Slip and slide is very cursed. I know. I just like to imagine, like, the camera work too would be like, they're zooming in on the woman, they're zooming in on the man, and then they just cut immediately to both of them smiling in the hospital. That's funny. Is banana hammock a nickname for a Speedo? I don't think it's a Speedo. I think a banana hammock is like a G-string with some more coverage for the dick. But it's like you're flossing in the back and covered in the front. Let's see. Moxy, to be a bit more serious, I'm suffering right now. I have an irritable colon, which in it's layman. Digestive issues. Oh no. Demon though. I'm really sorry to hear that. Obviously do everything you can to take care of yourself. Something that I always try to say, and this is just for everybody, is your body needs sleep, your body needs water. So try to take care of yourself with that. I'm sorry to hear that though, man. I hope you recover and bounce back. Mr. Wayne, it's not love, it's just lust, right? Exactly. What do you call barbarian armor in Breath of the Wild? I thought it was the Savage Barbarian set. I could be wrong. Isn't it? Or something like that. It's really cool. I love that stuff, especially that you can change the color of the war paint that he wears. I might actually play Breath of the Wild on the channel instead of Tears of the Kingdom, because Breath of the Wild is just a bop. And I've played it so many times that I feel like I could play it in the background and talk to you guys. Good, mean cream. Had to look it up. It's called too much clothing. Exactly. If you're not just wearing your underwear, what are you doing? Moxy, I'm so concerned for what you're into, and I discuss saliva. What am I into? I feel like I'm very vanilla. Am I into stuff? I mean, yeah, I would love for a woman to dress up as a Vaporeon and use baby doll eyes on me, but that's not too severe, is it? Oh. I just had a thought. I'm not sharing it with the internet, but I just had a thought. And muzzles? What? Is everyone sick in the whole world? I mean, I've been for about a week now. It's been miserable. Last Friday, I was actually like kind of depressed. I had work for 12 hours and I had the cold I had, and I was like getting poured on all day, so I was just wet and cold and sad, and I couldn't breathe half the day. It was miserable. It's literally only being worn by a mannequin, but oh boy. I'm starting to get lost in chat, I'm sorry. No name brand PP gloves? What is a PP glove? What is a PP glove? What is a PP glove? What? Slip and slides, yeah. A knitted G-string. Oh, we're still talking about banana hammocks? Is that a thing that we're learning about today? Banana hammocks? I've never worn one. I can't do anything that's flossing my ass. I do not like string up there. No thank you, sir. Prefer Death asks a philosophical question. Is happiness true, or are we all just depressed from the start, and being happy is just a way to temporarily run away from sadness? That's a good question. I'm starting to get to a place in my life where I feel like people's perception of reality is more real than an objective idea of reality. So I would say that it really depends on how a person feels in the first place. I also feel that if a person has purpose and is fulfilling it, they're less likely to be depressed. So in your example, if a person never has a sense of purpose, then they would be depressed from the start. And trying to find purpose or trying to fulfill it would be that example of running away from the sadness. But if a person does have that sense of fulfillment, I would say that life is more about staying there and never falling away from it. Does that make sense? Great question. If you're a vanilla, I'm a fucking saint. Okay, so we're both kinky horn dogs. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my hair. Ow. It burst through my chest again. I hate when it does that. Oh, it's a condom. Okay. Wait, what did she call it again? A no-name brand pee-pee glove? No, I didn't know there's a no-name brand pee-pee glove. I love that word, though. Fun word for protection. Pee-pee glove. Okay, I'll remember that. 36 pack of pee-pee gloves. Condiments. Thank you, Sniffle C. Practice safe eating. Use a condiment. Reality is what I make of it. Well, I think that people fall into one of two camps, and that's actually a big reason why I don't like political people, is that there is an objective reality. And that ultimately we live in that objective reality, right? But also people's perception of reality is extremely valid. And so, like, I feel like a lot of times people on the right side of politics or more conservative tend to ignore people's perception and how they feel. Like the whole, like, facts don't care about your feelings. Like, fuck you. Okay, well then I don't care about what you think about me because you don't care about how I feel. But also people on the more left side of things tend to ignore the objective side of reality and the reality of reality, like what's real. And I think you need to find a balance between those two things. You need to care about people's life experience because that shapes and influences every decision they make, while also acknowledging that there is an objective reality and morality outside of our own feelings. This has been my TED Talk. And this is where I get chewed out by chat. Our depression, but I gained happiness. Now I'm in a place where I can be at. Good, Mr. Weenus. You have such a wonderful soul. I really want to see the best for you. I'm happy that you're doing better. And I also imagine some people start off life happy and stay that way their entire life too. How can it be we go from sex to deep talk? Because sex can be deep. How it happens when you talk to people about schmecks. Yeah, well, I mean, like, afterwards, you gotta talk about something, right? Other than the weather. You gotta lubricate them wieners with ketchup and mustard. What? You don't use Hidden Valley Ranch? Oh, Tapes, I thought better of you. Thinks and says what he thinks, no playing for therapy necessary. Well, thank you. I try to be genuine. I also try to be open to changing my perception, while also not being so open-minded that anytime someone comes by with something new, I accept it. I prefer to use relish. If someone says facts don't care about your feelings, they're actually following falsehoods. Well, that's the issue, though, is that even if something is true, objectively, that doesn't really mean much to a person, right? Like, how do I put this? Let me think of an example. Yeah, I can't think of an example off the top of my head. I'm not super worried about it. I think that ultimately when you say something like that, what you're saying is that there's no room for working with somebody as a human because all you care about is the truth of the matter, right? And for a person to think that they have a grasp of the only truth is really conceited. And even if they're right, who fucking cares? Nobody, how's it go? Nobody cares how much you know unless they know how much you care. So you can't really work with somebody or reach a consensus if they just think that you're being dramatic or something like that. The feelings that facts don't care about are the feelings of Republic. I'm not getting into politics. I'm not going to say that one side's right or wrong. I think that both of them lean on opposite sides and balance needs to be found. Wow, it's Team Rocket. Do you like that? I love it. Oh, let me show you. So I actually got this for a live stream I was going to do with Mona that never ended up happening, but I still love the suit so much that I just had to go for it. Let's see. Can I make myself? Yeah, look at the Team Rocket. I love it so much. It makes me very happy. Oh God. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. I'll just zoom back in, I suppose. There we go. I actually don't know if I'm gonna play Pokemon Crystal. I might just kind of call it in 10 minutes and make this a Zatsudan and trick you all into thinking you're gonna see Weenus. My voice is going out. And this was a nice little introduction back into things. Ranch on a hot dog? Are you sociopath? Okay, that's fair. You make a good point. Okay, chat, hear me out. I like mixing barbecue sauce with ketchup, especially on a bratwurst. That shit slaps. Because, like, barbecue sauce is a little too sweet for me on most meats, and I love the smokiness of it. And ketchup is just a little too much of a bite to it. A little too much vinegar. But they balance each other so well. And I know that barbecue sauce is basically just ketchup, but sweet and smoky, so it works very well. Ranch is a base condiment. Yeah, it's my favorite condiment to wear. Of all of them. I like ranch on just about anything. I have mayo, shredded cheese, and ketchup on a hot dog. I have never heard of that before. I'm starting to like mayonnaise. I used to avoid it like it was Satan, and now it's okay. It's like one time I had it on a burger, and I didn't want to send it back and be rude, so I just ate it, and I was like, oh, this is just a little bit wetter than the burger would have been. This isn't bad. But salsa and relish on hot dogs. Never tried salsa. I don't know if I would like salsa with bread. I like salsa with like corn, not wheat. I would try it. They have prejudices and facts prove they're wrong. Yeah, like I said, Annie, I think that both sides tend to fall on equally incorrect ways of viewing life. I think that you need to balance your own prejudices too. Like, whenever someone says, like, I don't have prejudices, you have prejudices. Like, you have prejudices. You are biased, and you are absolutely wrong on stuff. If people go into a conversation saying that they're right and you're wrong about everything you're going to discuss, I mean, you can try, but it probably won't go anywhere. You are one of the smartest people I know. Thank Utopia, that's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. I don't want to think that I'm smart. I like to think that I've learned stuff through experience and that I'm always trying to learn. But that's really, really kind of you. Funny in a bad way for me as someone in STEM. They frequently like to turn a blind eye to evidence so that they can bury themselves in their echoes. Yeah. How do I say this? I think most people like to bury themselves in echoes, and the more opinionated they are, the more they want to hear that they're right. And that crowd tends to be that way. I was raised in a more liberal household, and my political beliefs tend to lean conservative, but more libertarian. And I also have some really liberal views on stuff. But the way that I treat people tends to be more like how liberals treat other people, which is like open-minded and try to be understanding. I normally don't share my views with people unless I trust them. So I don't really talk about it. And, you know, like, I'm on the internet, I'm me, and I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And I don't feel like I owe my opinion to other people. But I say all that to say, yes, I agree with you. I don't really know what being in STEM has to do with it. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't know what that means. But yes, it's basically one of those things where if they see something that directly contradicts what they know has to be true in order for them to be right, they dismiss it. And I don't like that in religion. I don't like that in politics. I don't like that in anything. It's lame. Honestly, the only thing I'm judging you for is the fruitful. Fruitful is the ketchup. Really? That's interesting. You're cool with the mayonnaise? And I can't actually, now I'm thinking about it, I can't do cheese on a hot dog. That's not based. Get that cheese off that hot dog, sir. I see Weenus, it's me. Okay, well, you can be the Weenus of the stream. I actually don't think I'm going to do gameplay. I think I absolutely baited all of you. This is nice. Ranch is for salad, not for tossing salad. Jesus Christ. What does tossing a salad mean? I know it's a sexual term. I genuinely don't know what tossing someone's salad means. I also don't know what a rim job is, if I'm being honest with you. I think I do, but I don't know. I know we've moved past the hear me out, but my hardest hear me out is Koga. Let me at that old... Yo, he's got a technique that'll put you to sleep though, dog. Good, that's based. If I could... if I could... Okay. I know most people say Cynthia is baby girl. Courtney from Team Magma is fucking baby girl. If I had 5 minutes at her, I could go 3 times. Jesus Christ. Barbecue sauce is essentially ketchup with brown sugar. Yeah, and it's a little smoky too. I think they add a little bit of that like liquid smoke to a lot of barbecue sauce. But yes, like barbecue sauce needs to be a little ketchupier, or ketchup needs to be a little more barbecue-y saucier. That's how I feel. Ranch and carrots equals chef's. Ooh, I fucks with that. I'm on board with you. Oh, welcome back, Mona. Hi. Good to see you. Oh, I super fell behind. Gotta pause in D&D. Hi, Habibi boy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've talked about a lot of things today. And I don't think I'm doing gameplay. I think I'm calling it soon. But it's been fun. It's been really fun catching up with you guys. I'm sorry if I missed you, but I did miss you. Yeah, getting it on a slip and slide. Rough and tumble. Would you guys ever fuck on a trampoline? Would you guys ever fuck? Can you imagine fucking in the middle of a trampoline? You'd probably break it. Now I'm scared, but I'm still willing to try. I've made out on a trampoline and it's fun. Wrestling during is very nice. It's the best simp, Mona. It is. It's her. She's the best simp. I toss salads at people's faces. What does that mean? Yeah, like nice chili dog. I've never. Oh, chili like salsa. I like chili dogs. I just don't like cheese on my chili dog. I don't like cheese and hot dogs touching. Ugh. Is eating ass. Okay. I guess that's what it is. I'm good now. Thank you. Science, tech, engineering, math. I'm a biologist, and some conservatives are incapable of being normal. But yeah, no, I feel that. I feel like, how do I put this? Okay, so I feel like the issue with politics is that you have to take being conservative or being liberal wholesale. You have to take all the bits and pieces of it, even if parts of it are wrong, or call yourself one if you agree with aspects of it. And it's like, okay, so here's a question for you. Let's say that you're a conservative and you really like Kamala Harris. Are you conservative? Like, well, people would say no, and it's like, well, that's the no true Scotsman fallacy. It's like no true conservative likes Kamala Harris or likes her policies. And I feel like the words are more divisive than they are useful, because you can't, like, can you call yourself a conservative if you also agree with certain liberal policies, or vice versa? I don't know. I feel like, man, this is tricky. I don't know how to put it. I feel like people should start by looking at every single topic, making a decision on them, and not try to be consistent with other things, right? It's better to be inconsistent about certain things that don't quite match up and still not end up believing things that you don't actually believe. Man, I'm probably getting lost in the sauce here. Tricks all of his viewers over and over with the stream plan. I'm trying, man. I'm just trying to get those watch hours. That's all I'm doing. Who's Zamasu, Demon Null? I've never heard of them before. Charizarding, not the Pokemon, just Charizarding. What is Charizarding? I don't... It sounds like sharding. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know what Charizarding is. Is it where you disobey them entirely because they don't have enough badges? They're like, oh yeah? Are you gonna hit it from behind? And you go, oh, and just leave. That should be Charizarding, honestly. If it's not, that's what I want it to be. It's called tossing salad because people would use salad dressing to make the oh, that's actually gross though. I would never tongue punch someone's fart box. I mean, I wouldn't want to have sex with the trampoline. I wouldn't want to break something on me. I know, but I'm saying, like, if you're on top and you don't, like, use the trampoline to your advantage, like, go crazy, like, bouncing, it sounds like fun. Unless you're baking in the sun, that could actually stop being fun. Fucking a trampoline and then jump straight into the pool. Hear me out. Literal salad faces. I can't take jack shit seriously. Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like humor is one of the ways that I can cope with people being fucking idiots. Like, I'm the most sarcastic asshole when people are driving, and I just have to be mean and sarcastic, or else I actually hate people and want them to die. Politics suck, but one is worse because they're trying to take away my rights. I'm not gonna get into a political debate. Fair. Love you, Sniple C. Kisses. Love you, Sniple C. Oh, my Sniple C. Oh, I love you. Bye. How about before you go, you activate the short stream, say something like hi, and then just turn it off. No, that's a funny idea, but actually I don't want to do that because it might confuse YouTube. Charizarding has either got to be lying around and expecting the other person to do the work, also like the ultimate pillow princess, or something stupid like seismic tossing them off the bed. Yes. Oh my. Oh god, yes. Oh my god. Fucking broke me. Oh, 1 second. Yes. Oh, Annie, what a fucking based idea. I think that sound you just made should be Charizard and get you a man that. Oh! Can you imagine if a dude busted like that every time? Your neighbor just sees you grabbing the paper the next day and he's like, 4 times? 4 times last night? I have children trying to sleep. Charizarding is when you light a girl's on fire and then put them out with your silly string. You'd have to be so close already and then flap your arms, say you do not. Yup. Oh, I was right about the badges. That feels like you would get a burn, and that lowers your attack quite a bit. Mr. Weenus, I don't know where you learned that, but good for you. Cowards weirds when it comes to ass. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Good. I've been wrong before. I was wrong about French kissing. I'm cool with French kissing. I've been wrong. I just don't think I'd like it. I don't think I would enjoy it. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. Oh, so like here's another thing too. I have heard that it is pleasurable for men to have things shoved up their ass by a loving partner. I don't want anything near my ass. I'm sure in some universe I would love it. I would absolutely enjoy the entire experience. I also just don't want to try it initially. It's almost like if someone told you like, hey, I know a way of cooking eggs where they're not cooked all the way. They're still kind of raw, but they're delicious. You want to try it? And you'd be like, fucking what? No. Raw egg? Ugh. And it's like, well, I'm scared. I don't know. Maybe I'll become brave enough to tongue punch someone's fart box. I'll try it out one day and get back to you good. Imagine going 5 meters into the air in the middle of the action. Yeah, doing that popcorn, the boing, boing. She's just waiting at the bottom. Trampoline, slip and slide. Like, do you just want to... Oh my god, can you imagine fucking in a ball pit? Playground sex, adults only. Yeah, I mean, oh man. Ooh, oh, never mind. No, I'm not saying that. Yup. Okay, Annie, you found the same one that that Weenus found. That's funny. Mod seismic tosses, man. I mean, I kind of need it though. Rip, that was a joke that killed him. Nice knowing you. That was really fucking funny. Just picturing someone seismic tossing me specifically. And I'd be like bark, bark, bark while the fucking being like swung around the moon and shit. Oh, that would actually kind of slap though. Let's see. I'm looking at more definitions and they all involve flaming people. Why would you ever light any part of a person on fire? Christ. This just in, I mentioned Moxy. I wouldn't want to have sex with a trampoline. Now he's all for having sex with a tramp. No, not sex with a trampoline, on a trampoline. I don't want to like pop a hole in it and see how high I can bounce. Same here. Mine ass is sealed. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like I associate with poop. I don't really want to do things with that. And I was trying to say earlier too with like my political views and stuff, I try to stay open-minded. I don't necessarily even like think it's wrong to go at it or try it or enjoy it. I don't want anything near there. Try finger butthole. Is that the Dark Souls meme where you just giving me sound advice, Annie? Try anything once, but actually there was a comedian that talked about that, and he basically said like the only way to know that you're not gay is to fuck a dude. Because you don't know that you don't like it, you just know that you haven't never tried it before. And so the only way to know if you don't like something is to try it. So it's basically like he said it way funnier than I'm remembering. But he's like, what? You don't even know if you're not gay? Why haven't you fucked a dude yet? It's very funny to me. Nah, I don't know. I'd really have to trust somebody to let them anywhere near there. And I just genuinely don't think I'd want to go down there myself. I don't know. I need a good teacher. Hey, H-Bomb, we're talking about fingering buttholes. How you doing, man? Apparently I'm 2 minutes behind. Yeah, I'm probably 2 minutes behind. I would say yes, I mean tasty egg is tasty egg. You would try raw egg, Utopia. Seriously? The egg way reminded me of a very unfortunate Reddit post where someone shoved an egg up their rectum to see if it would become hard-boiled. They deserve anything to happen from that. If they clench once, they just have shell coming out their ass. No thank you. Okay, but I do not want to suffocate in a ball pit. Well, then you better hold still. I think it'd be fun foreplay, yeah? To just like play around naked in a ball pit until like both of you guys are ready, and then just like find one of those little weird tunnels where your static is always going crazy. That'd be fun. Ooh. Yeah, no, that actually sounds like a good ass time. I would let Rin Charizard me. I don't believe you for a second. Why would you mention a ball pit in a world where DashCon happened? Like people peed in that ball. I don't know what DashCon is. Never mind. I'm scared. The fact that you responded so viscerally to me saying that scares me. There's a rumor. I don't believe anyone actually peed in the ball pit. Change my mind. I would have sex in the dash. Good. That was the quickest change my mind, hear me out I've ever heard. Edwin, try anything once, fuck a dude. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, you don't know if you like it until you try it. Oh. All right, I have a question to all the heterosexuals out there. If you were gonna fuck one person, who would it be? Of the same sex. Like, would it be like a friend, a buddy? Because I feel like I'd have to... How would I put that? I don't know. I could never fuck a dude. I don't think I could ever fuck a dude. No. I'll just go the rest of my life not knowing if I like fucking dudes. Oh my god, you guys are actually hilarious. I feel like you guys are the funny ones and I get to just bathe in it. It's very nice. H-Bomb's here. Hey, oh yeah, H-Bomb's here. Let's go. Charizarding lay face down while your partner shows a red candle up your butt and lights a wick at the end. I mean, that could be another way to go. I don't know why that would be pleasurable. Ooh, I would like to try wax play. That actually sounds pain. I like pain. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. When Charizard uses scratch. Oh, that's nice. Still sick. I'm sorry, Mr. Weenus. Feel better. Oh no. Yeah, H-Bomb. I'm still sick. I'm probably gonna call it soon. Although this is the longest Zatsu I think I've ever done. Hour and 10. Let's fucking go. I'd weirder things already. Spinach milkshake. So, okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, I would... It's just one of those things where, like, yeah, okay, I would try it, but I don't think I would enjoy it. So why try something that you have very good reason to think you wouldn't enjoy? So the Cho-Cho train maneuver is where you stuck a woman in a car window, just letting her head out, a cigarette in her mouth, and duct tape it? What? That sounds too intense for me, man. I'm sorry. No, thank you. You know what DashCon is? Don't Google it. Spare yourself. Well, now I have to Google it. I mean, you can't do that to me. What the fuck is DashCon? DashCon. DashCon was a fan convention catering primarily convention, reception, and aftermath? Aftermath? What? Good sweats nervously and bisexual. Well, that wouldn't apply to you. Emotica. Okay, this is too much for me to read for Dumb Weasel. So you're lucky this one time I'm not looking it up, but I will be doing research after stream. Oh my goodness. Shooting Muzzlebee, but not Charizard. Jesus Christ. Moxy, why do you believe I'd let her shoot and muzzle me, but not Charizard? You make a good point, Mr. Weenus. I think you would just bark for anything Rin would do to and or with you. Just Tumblr BS, not as bad as a bone stealing witch. Okay, that makes me feel better. It'd be Moxy for me. Oh, you'd fuck me, H-Bomb? All right, well, we're gonna both find out if we're if we're gay or not together. Well, I guess that would make me bi, yeah. But also, I like H-Bomb as a person, so maybe I'm pan. I don't know. I'm just being stupid at this point. I'm not the target audience. Fair. That's fair. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That's gross. I don't mean to do that. Wax play isn't painful unless you have a shit pain tolerance. I thought it was supposed to be. Isn't it like extremely hot and your body's the means by which it cools down? I thought wax play was painful. I like scratching too. I really like being like clawed at. Anyways, oh goodness, I'm super behind. My genuine hall pass with anyone who has ever lived is Mary Shelley. Who the fuck is Mary Shelley? Also, I would need a hall pass for Jenna Fisher. Mary Shelley? What the fuck? The gothic novelist that died in 1851? I don't believe you. I don't believe that's your hall pass. That or there's a famous Mary Shelley that's not this one. It would be Swag. Who's Swag? Swag Kage? Wax plate. Oh yeah. I didn't see you there. Awesome, you're here. Oh yeah, H-Bomb. Good to see you in chat, man. That's why you asked if Briar would drip hot wax on someone that one time. Okay, hear me out though. I feel like he would enjoy that, yeah? I would love to try that someday. That'd be nice. There's a worse Tumblr history than DashCon or the Bone Witch. Well, now I'm just scared. I'm so fucking far behind. Forgive me, chat. I'm just behind. I'm trying to catch up. Utopia's asking, quick question. Would you think about a body pillow with your Haru as print? Absolutely. I actually get a lot of gratification out of the compliments I get on my model, but also my voice. Like, I want to do more sexy or like sweet ASMRs like people might actually use to fall asleep. And that shit is such an ego boost to me. Like right now my voice is absolutely shot, but yes, that would be a huge compliment if people actually enjoyed that. Yes, I'm aware. Don't say Deep Magic Simulation. If you do Charizarding, I mentioned you could eat beans ahead. Jesus. Oh, no thank you to that one. Oh, farts and sex do not go hand in hand for me. I'm sorry, bucko. Can I rediscover if I'm gay or not? With you and H-Bomb? No. No. What the fuck is omnisexual? In Tumblr history is when those people bought it and they forced on a safe mode that banned non-safe for work content, and then the value of website got crushed by Meteor. I mean, yeah, that'll destroy it for you. I would let Moxy fuck me, but be fucked never. Okay, got you. Prefer. I'll be top, or I'll be power bottom. Either way, I thankfully found an extension. What would? Never mind. Leaving that one alone. I fixed it. Female presenting nipples. What? What? What did I miss? I'm scared. Maybe I'm just too thick skinned. It's not that hot. Yes. I mean, thick skinned literally would make it. Wait, you've tried it. Good. Tell me about it. Tell me all the waxy deets. Mr. Weenus has to buy dinner first. Yep. Mr. Weenus, you guys know the rules. I've said this so many times. If I'm not being treated to Olive Garden, endless soup, salad, and breadsticks, I'm not whipping my dick out. That's just not happening, at least in the first 2 dates. Hear me out, man. To me, the worst thing was the person who claimed to have sex with the ghosts of Michael Jackson and Hitler. What? People are stupid. I can't with people. Also, H-Bomb, really cool to see you in chat. Very nice to see you again, as always. But that is worse. Okay. Mary Show did lose her virginity on her mother's grave. And it ain't top tier. That's fucking weird. To get penetrated the first time on top of the corpse of the woman that pushed you out? Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Also, that was very eloquent, the way I described that. I'm proud of myself. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, that's like hardcore, though. Why would she do that? Was that planned? Was she like, hey, meet me in the cemetery? And she's just grieving for, still waiting for Mongoose comes home to Gorilla Wife ASMR. I actually just listened to your idea on that, listening back to my old videos, because I'm trying to mine for shorts. It's a fun idea. I could do that. I want to do half silly ASMRs. I want to do some serious ones, though. I am currently working with another VTuber on making an ASMR where her and I talk you to sleep. It's gonna be good. Omnisexual is pansexual with a preference to one gender over the other. Interesting. Okay. Cool. There we go. I'm muting myself better. The fart thing, not really interested. Just want to see you laugh. Oh, no. It's a funny idea. I just, I get grossed out thinking about it. Tumblr Live was pretty bad too. Is Tumblr Live a thing? Website is negative money. Okay, fair. Ween is hard. Not knowing Tumblr history. I don't know anything about Tumblr. Nothing. I'm pretty internet lore ignorant. Not very knowledgeable about this stuff, so you can teach me, of course. And good. You're still holding out the deets on Wax Play. I'm timing you out until I learn everything about. I'm just kidding. Of course, anything from Moxy. Anything? Soup, salad, and breadsticks. You know what I demand. You know what I crave. You know what I hunger for. Why would she do that? She was a horror writer. That automatically makes her insane. Yeah, but that's your mom. That's your mama. You don't do that to your mama. That's weird. Oh, man. Just imagine she's taking it on her. It's too much for me. Oh, imagine how dark that would be too to get pregnant. Like, that's the site of conception. Oh, that's dark. That's crazy. Edgar Allan Poe had some crazy shit going on with him too. If you don't give me breadsticks, you won't get this bread dick. Exactly. Who else is a filthy animal that licks all the salt and garlic off breadsticks before eating them too? Oh, chat. Listen here. Listen me now. I was discussing this with a friend. Okay. Explain this to me, chat. We need to have a discussion about this before I wrap things up. You swallow your spit all the time. When you're eating, when you're just sitting there and you have too much spit in your throat, you swallow it, right? Why is it that that's okay, but if you were to spit out your spit, it's gross to like consume it again, right? So like if I told you like swallow the spit in your mouth right now, if you're a good boy or girl, you would do it. But if I were to say spit onto a plate and then lick that up, that's fucking gross. If you're chewing food, you can just swallow it. You do that all the time. But if you're chewing food and you spit it out and then you're told like, now eat it, that's fucking gross. Why is that? I need answers. I need to hear your guys' thoughts. Moxy, we may have many differences, but I'm glad we can agree people who find farts hot are weird. Now, I do want to say, Annie, that there is one thing that I like, and that's cake farts. A woman who will sit on a cake and fart on it, that is jackable. So, just to be clear. Mr. Weenus, I'm getting in a messed up threesome. Someone's buying me dinner, LOL. We can just do the threesome before dinner and then enjoy it. As long as I know I'm going to get it, I'm happy. It was also when she was 16 with her future husband. Yeah, back then that was more acceptable. Now it's a lot weirder. We're not normal at all. That's a good point. I still hope, Tapes, that you didn't lose your virginity on a tombstone of any loved one. What if the baby had her mom's soul? Oh, that would be weird. The first thing I would say wouldn't be goo goo gaga. It'd be, what the fuck were you thinking? Was apparently like that because his mom did plays where... Yes! I think I talked about that on stage. And he would just watch his mom die and then come back to life over and over and fuck with his brain. Responding to Annie here. Get active, he's wrapping it up. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, get nice and active. He got contaminated by the floor or stuff. No, I'm talking a clean paper plate. Like, you just spit on a paper plate and then lick it up. That's gross as fuck to me. But just swallowing the spit before it touches a paper plate that's perfectly clean, that's weird. Because it gets cold? What if you do it right away? I don't... What you want me to say, man, wax? I mean, also, I would just fully put my hand in candles as a kid. Okay, I would do that too, but I heard that like the wax that you use in sex is like a different kind. Maybe I'm wrong. I swallow your spit, Jesus Christ, Mr. Weenus. Chill with the dog. In a good way. I would like lick up the spit from a plate. Would you though? Isn't that gross? Or what about chewed food? If you chewed food, spit it on a plate, and then someone was like, now eat it. Isn't that gross? Isn't that... I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. It sounds like me and Moxy need to jump on a call. What the fuck are you talking about? You heard me. I need answers. I need to know. Okay, so you think it's seeing it, Utopia, that makes it weird? What if you were to close your eyes and eat chewed food? Are you high on Coke? No, it's Pepsi. I'm not getting involved in your spit kink. It's not a kink. I think it's gross too. Okay, hear me. This is what I'm trying to get out. This is what I'm trying to say. But spit, sure, but also it would be of my own free will. So that's what I'm saying is if you're chewing carrots, right? Like you dip a carrot in ranch and then you chew it. It exists in your mouth. It has a texture. It has a flavor. If you were to spit it out and 5 seconds later go to eat it again, it would be fucking nasty. But I don't get why, because nothing has changed in those 5 seconds. It was sitting on a perfectly sterile plate. And I just want to understand what it is about that 5 seconds that changes it. And also, please get involved in my Spit King. Thank you. Where's the Olive Garden we're all meeting at? Everyone that wants to meet up at an Olive Garden and then fuck afterwards, we'll set up a play date. Slip and slide trampoline first. Was directed at the cake thing. Oh, I was totally joking, Annie. There's a cake fart video where a woman goes, "You know what I like the most? Cake farts." And then she sits on a cake ass naked and farts into it. And like even the cameramen that are trying to record the porn are giggling because it's so stupid. Okay, chat. Oh no, are we gonna get hit with a hear me out? Baby bird coated. If I wouldn't know that it's chewed, it wouldn't feel as gross because you don't know it. But that's what I'm saying though, is just like something changes and I want to understand what. I used to eat chewed food daily. I had a thing where if I ate it, oh wow, you would like kind of baby cow it. That's interesting. I would do it as a kid too, though too. Okay, I've never done that. If I spit out food, it's never going back in. As we humans, we whiter chewer? I don't know what that means. Oh, thank God. Who are you asking to get involved in your spit kink? Specifically Tapeworm, which has the triple question marks down below. She's a horror. I tried to say horror, and I said whore. I'm sorry. Horror novel writer, and she's absolutely based and gorgeous. Olive Garden orgy, let's go. Oh my God. Chicken Parmesan, endless. So here's how the night would go. All of us would sit down. Endless soup, salad, and breadsticks. I order chicken Parmesan. It comes with spaghetti. I dip my fork into the spaghetti and spoon it and give each of you one big bite of delicious Parmesan cheese spaghetti. Then we move on to chicken Parmesan while eating breadsticks in between. Ooh, and dipping the breadsticks in the soup. Oh, and sometimes taking some of the extra like dressing and putting down the breadsticks too. Oh, and then we all just fuck. It's great. Yeah, no, it sounds absolutely fantastic. Hey, I'm the whore here. Sorry, Annie. Sorry, you're right. Horror, hell yeah. Oh, there's just a slut who's into like gothic stuff. The horror whore. It's just because I don't know. I am a horror writer. I'm actually fucking dying. That was so cute. Animals like cows, whiter cower, we humans. Okay, that's fair. Alfredo's better. Ooh, yes, Alfredo. Oh my God, I would probably eat Alfredo on a fucking salad. Alfredo's so good. Well, everyone could order something different, and then we just like cut up little bites and share it with each other, right? That's what you do before an orgy, right? We can bring the slip and slide to Olive Garden. Make the slip and slide with soup, or hear me out, Mr. Weenus. Italian dressing, and then we can all be Italian undressing. I cackled so hard at that. It was really funny. That was super cute. Now I got lactose intolerance, man. Oh, well, that fits Fruitful Connoisseur better because he's in the farts. You gotta do it good. You gotta appease the crowd. This isn't a whorehouse. It's a whore home, and all are welcome. Amen. Amen. Maybe we can do a family thing where we just cook Olive Garden at home to make it cheaper. I'm here for the breadsticks, man. What about the breadsticks? I'm liking this way too much. I gotta call it. My tailbone. For those who don't know, I was streaming with Tanner like 10 days ago, 2 Thursdays, and I fucking fell on the stairs. I was like rushing downstairs to go grab a water because my throat was dying, and thump, 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 thump. I fell on my tailbone and went down about like 7 stairs. So I was like near the top of them, and I fell down all but like 2. It was horrible, and my tailbone still hurts from it. So sitting down is not very comfortable, but I got to take care of myself with that, and I'm sick. I didn't even get around to playing Pokemon Crystal. I tricked you all. Haha, neener. But I'll probably call it in like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm a horror whore. I like guns, muzzles, and stabbing in flames. Honestly, though, Mr. Weenus, hear me out. Rin is actually baby girl. Hi, baby. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. Oh, I got my little cat up here now. This is me smacking her ass. She loves it so much. She goes crazy for it. You just like smack her ass and then pet her, and she's happy. Very placated. I don't know if you can hear it though. Oh no, please don't do that. Thank you. Oh, that's my leg. Oh, that's my dick. Please stop clawing me. Ow. Fun fact, WAP was published 3 days after my 17th birthday. That's fair. I actually, that song is a little too much for me. That's like, I like whorish. That's too much for me. That's graphic. So what was it she said? Like a mop in a bucket? Jesus Christ. That's cool though. I mean, I don't have anything cool around my birthday. Gonna need a nice wine with this evening. Who here drinks? I like gin. I like wine. I've done a couple other things. I think I've done tequila, but last time I drank was my 30th birthday. And before then, it was over a year. I only drink like maybe 3 or 4 times. Oh wait, no. Before then was Trevor's birthday. And that was fun. Yo, we had such a blast. And then I got super drunk. And there was a girl that was kind of flirting with me, and I did not want to talk or flirt back with her. And so I ended up going downstairs, and he has a cat. And I ended up like laying there with the cat watching Peanut videos, which is a guy that does Smash Bros, and passing the fuck out downstairs. And it was delightful. It was such a good time. I really like drinking, and I just forget it's a thing sometimes. Like, I'll go months without drinking and then just be like, oh shit, that could be fun. Italian undressing naked fox stream. Hey, you guys don't know. I'm a VTuber. I could be picking my nose and completely butt-ass naked right now and you wouldn't know. Actually, I don't know what my model does if I pick my nose. 1 second. No, yeah. No, I could totally get away with that shit. Is underage over? Okay, yeah. Oh, don't make it weird, Utopia. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. This is an adult stream. Yeah. Bro, I am watching Another, and May is so white. What is Another, and who is May? Stop dying, mongoose. I'm not trying. I'll rub your back for you, Moxy. I mean, rub the front first. It's not a hear me out. Rin is a fucking goddess. I know, and I wish I was fucking a goddess. Dude, I make unreasonable noises during I growl. Mongoose, a like hamster, also died. Oh god, Utopia, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time reading these sometimes. Also died because of everything. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna die from coughing. I gotta go. Love you, prefer. You were the best yandere boyfriend I could ever ask. Can't wait to fuck you later. Wow, this one became unhinged. I had an absolute blast. This was a good ass time. Annie, I should drink alcohol. It affects different people differently. For me, I become very jolly. My inhibitions go away, and I laugh a lot harder at everything. I remember one of my favorite times I ever got drunk. I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I was getting absolutely destroyed. And I kept complimenting the moblins that were just fucking me. I was like, bro, you're really good at this. Like, I thought I was good, and you're great. I don't like drinking. I explained why before. I don't remember why you said before, Mr. Weenus, but if you'd like to share again, I'd like to hear it. I only drink occasionally. And also, I have 2 rules for drinking alcohol. My first rule is that if I drink, I am not allowed to drive for the rest of the day, no exceptions. If I drink at 10 o'clock in the morning, I am not allowed to drive at 10 o'clock at night. Basically, I have to go to sleep for the night and then wake up the next day before I can drive again. I have too many friends that would like, they would drink and then they would be like, okay, I weigh this much, I drink this much, I ate this much, so if I wait this long then I should be fine. And it's like, I don't want to try to do the math on whether I'm gonna get myself killed while I'm drunk, no less. So no driving after drinking, period. And then also, I'm not allowed to drink if I had a bad day. It's just a good rule to have. And there have been days where I was like, ooh, I'll drink later tonight. I have a shitty day and I'm like, damn it, now I can't drink. But yeah, those are my rules. I need a rule 35 of Rin fast, not rule 30. I would prefer both, honestly. Same way. With you, H-Bomb, with drinking or with what? I'm a very depressed and yappy drunk. I've given full oh, good. You and I would get along though, because I would listen. Like, okay, so you'd probably be like all bummed out and talking, and I would just be giggling and like making eye contact, like, okay, and then super annoying or friendly and giggly while drunk. There's no in between. Honestly, super annoying from you might be super fun for me. I like anyone who's not mean drunk. Anyone that gets competitive or like hyper masculine, I don't fuck with that. Everything else I'm cool with. You're fine, Utopia. I'm just teasing you. You're fine. Welcome, Lucas. Oh, Lucas is in chat. Oh, and Mr. Weenus. That's awesome. It's a good rule. I think they're both really good rules. My mom and dad's side of the family both struggle with alcoholism, so it's something that I'm pretty vigilant about. I never want to fall into bad habits. My stepdad died from kidney failure. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, like, a big trap people fall into is they like themselves more when they're drunk than when they're not, and then they want to get to a place where they like themselves again. So, to me, drinking can be this thing where you're better off not doing it or trying it because you're just good on your own without it. I like it casually or with friends. Very rarely, though. I think I've only gotten drunk, like, I'm 30, and I've probably only gotten drunk maybe like 10 or 15 times. There's been like year stretches where I don't drink, period. Like, way to die early. Yeah. I believe my grandfather, not my namesake, because I'm named after my grandpa, Edwin. But one of my grandparents or great-grandparents was drunk and then, like, was fucking around with a horse, like, trying to make it mad. And he took a kick to the chest that killed him. And it's like, I don't want to do stupid shit like that. If I get canceled on YouTube, that's one thing. But, like, people that drunk drive... Okay, this is one of my hot takes. I think that people who legitimately drunk drive and get caught and arrested for it should never get a license back. That should be like a lifetime ban. There's too many children that get killed by drunk drivers. Oh, that pisses me off. Ugh. Base drinking rules. Also, Pedialyte, instant hangover. Good to know. I like that. I actually drink a lot of water while I'm drinking too. Or like I do a lot of mixers, like a lot of sugar-free juice. But that's nice. Appreciate it. And base drinking rules. I came up with them myself when I was like 19, and I was like, when I turn 21, I'm gonna have all these cool rules that I'm gonna follow every time. And yeah, it's never really played out badly for me. So, rules of drinking. Drinking is not a competition. If you want a dumb competition, start measuring dicks. I mean, there's no reason to measure mine. There's not a ruler big enough. I'm kidding. No, I'm just joking. My condolences, Mr. Weenus. Yeah, that's very sad. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've been negatively impacted by drunk people too. So, I've had two pretty traumatic experiences that have happened to me from being around drunk people. So I never want to put someone in that situation, and I never want to relive that. My papa has a bit of alcohol props, so I respect the rules. They're good rules. I think they're good rules. I think a third, like, optional rule that I just happen to follow is I never drink alone, if that makes sense. It's just good to have someone with you. Because, like, and I generally think this is a good idea too, is being alone with your thoughts is dangerous, and not having someone to bounce ideas off of. So, like, I could see if you're in a bad place and then you drink and you're by yourself, things could spiral. Hey, H-Bomb is here. Hey, Mr. Wiz in chat. Cool shit. Tapes is saying, I don't get drunk often, but 19-year-old tapeworm was living la vida loca. Hey. Not just going hog wild. Never drink and drive, though. Young me was stupid, but not that stupid. Yeah, that's a different kind of stupid. Because, like, that's a kind of stupid that could really ruin other people's lives. That's a different stupid, right? Like, if you say something racist on Twitter when you're drunk, it's like, well, fuck you. You know, you shouldn't have done that. Don't be an idiot. But, like, then drinking and driving is, like, real life. Like, there could just be, like, oh, man, that actually stresses me out so bad. Like, I remember when my mom told me once, like, hey, don't come over on St. Patrick's Day. I was like, why? And she was like, it's St. Patrick's Day. Like, people are driving drunk. And I'm like, what a fucking world we live in. That I can't go visit my mom because I might get killed. Because people are definitely all drunk driving tonight. That's just, that sucks. That's something you have to think about and consider. I very rarely drink. I drink about as often as Moxy with the same rule. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool rules. I think they're very useful for what they're supposed to serve. And it's funny too, because like literally there have been days where I was like, I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna buy a rotisserie chicken, I'm gonna pour me some wine, and I'm gonna play video games. And it's gonna be fucking based. And then I have a horrible day, and it's like, well, the rotisserie chicken can still happen, video games can still happen, but I'm not gonna drink. Because I never want to even feel, I never want alcohol to make my day, take it from a bad day to a good day. Because once that happens once, it becomes a solution, not a fun thing to do. I think that's why I do it that way, right? Because, like, I'm okay with certain things making, like, sex or video games or, like, that being something that makes my day better. I never want alcohol to be that solution. Because that's just dangerous. Good meme creeps. Moxy has a 52-inch dick. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I measure it every day. That's actually why I fell down the stairs. It got underneath my right foot and I slid it down. Oh man, it's unfortunate, but hey, you know, big problems, big solutions. Thanks, good. I'll take it. Question: did you guys watch Naruto when you were 19, and did you take inspiration from Mike Guy and his own rules? I don't know his own rules. I liked Mike Guy, but I thought he was crazy. Never alone, my biggest rule. That's a good rule. I think that's more applicable to other people than me, but it's definitely, it's one of those things that you should consider. And also I understand too that like the drinking and driving rule of like, if I drink at all today, you don't drive for the rest of it. I know it's a bit over the top, but I'd rather be over the top and have a solid line in the sand than to like ever have wiggle room, right? Drinking alone is a bad idea because who will drive? I'm talking like if I'm home alone, right? Like I just tend not to do that. I did it once. I remember before Caitlin and I got married, I bought box wine and I was playing Monster Hunter all day and I drank way too much. And I got home and I was like, I ruined our time together. I'm so sorry. I know you wanted to spend time with me, but I got too drunk. And she was like, calm the fuck down. You're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. It was very funny. Let's see. But I drank alone and I got all up in my feelings about it. I don't drink alone because it's depressing, man. Also, I'm the only person I know who prefers beer to mixed drinks. See, the older I get, the more I like beer. I don't think I like it, but it used to be intolerable, and now I can see myself enjoying it, just sipping on it. Daniel Lundberg, welcome, man! Oh, you missed it. I totally tricked everyone into thinking we were going to play Pokemon today, and we absolutely did not. We've talked about a lot of things today. It's been a good one. I don't think drinking alone is depressing. I'm just afraid of where it could go. Because, like, I could see myself just drinking. I have before. Just drinking and playing video games, kind of vibing. But I like it with friends. Drinking a little bit, getting a little bit tipsy, and playing D&D is a good-ass time, too. But yeah, good to see you, Daniel. If I don't want to get second-handed crack and yelled at, then hugged and told life is unfair. Oh, that sounds like a bad situation. If I'm understanding your message correctly, Mr. Linus, that sounds like a bad life situation. I'm sorry to hear that. You seen YouTube poop? Or are you just pulling that out of nowhere? Oh, that must be a reference. You could use that dick as a lasso, whip someone, and yell, "Get over here!" and then pierce them with it. That would actually be kind of incredible. Comtality. You have something incident because you also crazy, but also the good crazy? I'm not sure what you mean, Utopia. I'm sorry. I just pulled that out of my ass, man. Are you talking about the 52-inch dick? I'm so sorry. I keep coughing, guys. I suck. When Mr. Wiener says, "Hey, Daniel, we talked about femboys, politics, pubic hair, and poking butts." We did. We also talked about fucking on trampolines and what we like on our hot dogs. Moxy uses illusion. It's super effective. It is. It super is. I tricked everyone into thinking I was going to play the game I said I would. Knows what a YouTube poop is? Oh, YouTube poop is where the poop is. It's absolutely fantastic. I watched those back when I was like a young teenager. Holy shit. Wow, some YouTube poops must be like 15 or 16 years old now. My favorites were the SpongeBob ones. Those were great. What the hell kind of videos are you watching? What? YouTube poops. They're the best. Oh, it's okay, DSP. Yeah, I do like gin and jacking off while on camera. I'm basically DSP. The only thing is different about me is I can take a joke and I don't have much of a following yet. Yo, I wanna throw this out there. Darkside Phil, fucking, how many subscribers does he have on his channel? DSP Gaming. Let me look it up. DSP Gaming. 215,000 subscribers. And I have a cooler audience than he does. He can go suck a dick. Oh my god. I can't. You guys are awesome. I have such cool people that chill out with me. I would rather be at the 390 something subscribers I have and have you guys than ever make it big and not be able to keep up with chat. You guys are fucking gorgeous. Actually juiceable, creamable even. Trying to pull a 52-incher out is like when magicians. Imagine I do that, but like pulling it out of a woman's mouth. It's just like it just never ends. Oh, I need that picture for Briar specifically. Oh, and she could be a sword swallower, huh? Crazy people thinking you're gonna do what you say. Yeah, right. Like, when have I ever followed up on my promises? It's the kind of guy I am. One guy I watched, CS188, is still uploading. He's great. You should check him out. CS188. This is the kind of stream where I can actually look stuff like that up right now. Let me check him. Whoa, he's big. Oh, he's still uploading YouTube poops. Yeah, he did the inauguration. I will totally check him out. Thank you, Andy. I love YouTube poops. I like them if they're done right. I don't like the ones where they just play it and then play it backwards and then play it again. That's annoying. Okay, so I didn't set up the stream to raid, but I want to leave you guys with someone fun to watch. There is a lovely woman named JD Bug. She's total cutie pie, and she is she's a PNG tuber, and she's just a total cutie. I'm going to leave a link to her live stream that's going on right now. And if you guys want to pop in and say hi and give her a big old smooch from Moxy, feel free to. But I do got to call it. 250K roughly. Yeah, he's definitely down. Soon those YouTube boobs can buy alcohol. That's true, yeah. And then they'll have special rules for drinking alcohol. Clown music while pulling out. I mean, I never enjoy pulling output. I'll play clown music for it. Bad edits of Briar Hocus Pocusing a dick out, please. Absolutely, Tapes. Did you do the Rin thing yet? I don't know what the Rin thing is. If you're talking about throw a flashbang and then a hit from the back, no, I haven't. I want to though. YouTube can't. Yeah, that's it. I gotta call it, guys. My brain is fried. I probably pushed it on my throat. I'm gonna leave a link to JDBug. She's just a total sweetheart. And yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will play a video game or something next time, but doing these Zatsus sometimes just turns into its own thing. Add Rin to the thingy with girls by drawing. I haven't. Message me about it, and I will get to it. Yeah, I gotta go do some reading now. Love you, good. Have fun with Wax Play tonight. That'll be your Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you, Tapes. All right, love you guys. Good night. Thanks everyone for being such a wonderful audience. You guys are seriously just absolutely baby. Bye.